How's it going, YouTube, and welcome to another Panda PCHS video here. We are playing more D&D again with the one and only Hunter High Times.
Whoop whoop fam.
If you tuned into last week's episode, the episode that took a 30-minute fight, we ended up leaving that big battle with 5 war prisoners, one of which being the captain. Not the general. The general was killed, but we have the captain that helped on the assault on the ships going up the Blood Sea. Hunter High Times can fill you in on the last of the recap, and then we'll cheers and get right on into it.
Well, folks, what an episode we had last time. There was fights, there was gore. I made some pretty epic fight descriptions if I don't say so myself. Or if I do say so myself. Stoner moment. And as he said, we got 5 war prisoners. I was thinking hard and long of what we're gonna do with them. And we're gonna get some information out of them, folks. We also, before we got into the fight, we sailed off after I gave, again, what I do say was a wonderful speech to my people to get them riled up, and everybody was banging shields and doing a war chant. And yeah, now we're moving on. We also got, I think it was 12,000 experience milestone, right?
Yep. A 12K milestone experience. Or as you gamers would call, a nice little experience coin. Reward for completing a challenge.
Cheers.
Or in Destiny, a triumph.
Let's get this game underway. Well, especially when you're a stoner, you know.
Oh, yeah. So again, like last episode on last week's Dungeons & Dragons, we have the new placement of Destiny dice.
I don't think
We
those
got
even
5.
got used.
Yep. We'd used them, we just didn't use the points.
Oh.
Because they were all 5 dark side. I didn't really need to do anything against you at the moment, you know? So starting... Wow.
Opposite?
Yeah, 4 light side so far.
Wow.
5 light side. Complete opposite. First one with these, we had all dark side points. Now we have all light side points. What are the odds?
Do I get to choose when those are used?
Yep.
Okay. And what does it give me? Just an advantage?
Gives you an advantage, yep.
And you choose the advantage?
The advantage is +5.
Okay.
That's what advantage. Advantage is +5, disadvantage is -5.
Okay. Ready? So, we're going to start off with me dealing with the war prisoners, right?
Yep.
Chadwick! Chadwick! Not now. Not now. Wait till we deal with the prisoners. When we string them by their toes.
Okay.
Okay. I say
He
which
puts
one
his
of
bagpipes
you?
in his bag.
I say which one of you is the captain?
Nobody speaks.
I say I'm guessing it's you, Mr. Bluehead.
They don't have blue heads.
Huh?
Remember, they all look alike.
Oh.
Do you want me to show you what the Babu looks like?
Yeah, please, I forget.
They all look like this. You cannot tell them apart.
Okay.
So you do not know who leader is or nothing. They all just look like that.
Okay.
Pretty creepy ass looking people.
I say if you won't speak, we'll hang you up. What?
Keep talking.
I say if you don't speak, we'll hang you all up and use you as target practice till you do.
That would be an intimidation check. So this is what he is currently seeing.
You.
I can't even see it. Where'd it go?
Oh, you're not gonna get it. Oh!
Yeah, it's pretty far.
My back doesn't want to bend that way half. It's like downward facing no. That would be 26, I think. Yeah.
26, alright. So, the one in the back, not the one in the back, I think it is. Yeah, the one right here,
Okay.
on the right side, pipes up and says, front left.
So
As the
that's-
one in the front left turns back and gives him a dirty glare.
So this is the front left, right?
Yes.
I say, you, come with me.
He doesn't move.
I stab him in the gut with my stab, like the back end of the club. You know, not like the psychic part, just the kind of the handle bit.
Yeah.
Just give him a good kind of.
All right, so roll.
And is it a strength check?
Yeah.
17.
So he sits there unfazed.
So after he doesn't answer, I'm gonna clock him over the back of the head with it, or over the side of the head with it with my strength check. I missed. Try that again. He's apparently too fast. I'm gonna put the psychic club away and grab the first Orc King's sword and put it to his throat and say, "Who sent you, or lose your head?" 30, because that was an intimidation check.
And it's what weapon?
The first Orc King's sword.
So he stays silent.
God damn it.
Because it's fire, right?
Oh.
I'm just assuming it's the fire one, right? Because the maul was the acid, right?
No. Nope. This one's acid as well. They were both acid.
Is it? Which one's your fire one?
I don't have a fire. I have a psychic and an acid.
I thought you said a fire one.
No.
Alright.
So does that change anything?
No.
What, a 30 doesn't intimidate him?
No. It's a demon. You think he knows anything, Hef? He's gonna stay silent till the death. You don't climb the ranks without learning not to talk.
I say, do you know what creatures lie in this blood sea? I could hang you over and feed you to them, while we just keep on sailing.
You intimidating again, Hef?
Yeah.
Your
20.
intimidation doesn't work. So 20. So he puts his head down slightly.
Which one of the ones was the one that spoke up? This guy?
Yep.
I say, crew, leave all but the one that spoke up at the beginning. Take them all down to holding cells. And take their weapons and everything. Do not look them in the eyes.
As they disappear.
I say, listen, you seem like the only reasonable one here. We may not be able to save your friends' lives, but we can save yours. Tell me who you work with, and I won't string you over the boat and feed you to the creatures of the blood sea.
Persuasion.
$18.
So you got an 18, huh?
Yeah.
He says that they work for Grazits.
I say, and who perhaps is that? What order does he have on this floor?
Well, he's the current ruler. We're assuming that is why you sail up our seas towards his kingdom.
I say, very well. Those, I shall see you. You will not die today. But you also must understand I can't let you go free.
Is that so?
I say, sadly, I say, chain him up, hook him to the side of the boat.
You said I wasn't getting put overboard.
I didn't say you were getting put overboard, but you're not getting put in a holding cell yet. You're getting put on the side of the boat, chained to the inside.
Charisma check, Hef. Alright, so he listens and goes over.
I say now. Where's my general? That's this one?
Yeah, you're captain. Or you're the war chief, yeah. It's way up at the top.
So I make my movements up there, I say, general, or war chief, get one of the men to bring up one of the war prisoners, preferably that captain we were told of.
As he goes below deck, he then comes back up with 2 more guards and the captain.
I say, Captain, you seem like a reasonable man. I've gotten all my information I need from your little pirate there. Now, you can tell me anything else I may not know, but may need to know about this little group. How did you pronounce his name? The leader.
The leader is Grazit.
Grazit. Or I can kill all your men one by one, and then hang you on the side of my boat to be eaten. Is that persuasion or intimidation?
That'd be intimidation.
16 plus 15 for 31.
So he looks up. He says, as a captain, I can assure you, if you keep the safety of my men, I will willingly die. As I'm sure you're the same way.
I say, string him up by... Does the boat... Okay, I'm gonna ask. Does the boat have, like, wooden support beams throughout, kind of like... You know what I mean?
Where the sails are, yep. Those are the sail beams.
Is there any on the side that don't have sails on them? Like
No, but you
like
do
a
have
flag post?
rail. There is a flag post, if
Okay.
you have a flag.
Well, I'm assuming we have a flag. I'm assuming that would be here at the front of the ship?
The back of the ship, yep.
Okay. I say string him up to the flag
There's
post.
one at the front, one at the back, and one at the top.
I say string him up with the chains on the flag post and fly him from the front of my ship.
Alright. So they string him up to the front board of the ship. Those 2 guards stand on the bottom while he floats, hanging with his wrists tied to the pole where the flag blows.
Is he high
In the
up?
cold,
Like he's up,
burning
right?
light. Yep.
Okay, I just gotta check. I think I'm gonna have to move closer. Is this more than 320 feet?
More than 320 feet?
I don't think so. That'd be a lot more squares, right? Like, that'd be this whole table. Because those are 5-foot squares, right?
Well, this isn't the whole size of the ship, right? It's just the base model. If we're talking the whole size of the ship, it would be 10 per square. But it's when you're moving, it's 5.
Okay.
To make it look smaller.
Does it still... 380, is that...
That's 420.
Just
From corner to
420
20,
feet?
it's 420 feet.
Okay, so I'm gonna move. I go... I tell the captain, get the rest of the war prisoners up here and tie them by the front of the boat to watch the captain hang while I take shots at him with my bow.
Alright?
So I line up right about here.
What's your plan?
I'm waiting for the rest of the war prisoners to get up.
Alright.
And tied up. I say, your captain has agreed to die for your freedom. So as it shall be. You will not be freed, but you will not die. And your captain will take that place for you. But you will sit here and watch your captain bleed and perish in the heat of the blood sea while dangling from my post. And I pull out my crossbow. I load an arrow and I shoot him.
Alright.
With an 18 plus. Wow, I'm better with a crossbow.
Total hit.
15. So that'd be 33.
So that's a hit half.
Do I do damage?
Well, clearly.
Okay, so it's 9, 6, so 15.
15 damage.
Do I see now? Can I roll perception to see if I see a blood or anything dripping out that looks like it would attract a creature?
How would you see it if you're in a blood sea?
Oh yes. Wouldn't I see it dripping from him?
If you get in front of him and stuff.
I'm gonna take
You
2
can
more
see it.
shots.
Probably drizzling down him, but you are pretty far from where you're standing.
I'm gonna take 2 more shots.
Alright.
With a 20 or 19.
For a hit.
So 9 plus 3 for 12. And another hit for 4 plus 9 for 13. And then I walk up to him and I'm gonna get about there. I need to stand. Because I'm leaning on this table too much. It's good.
I move your bomb.
If that would have gone again.
Would have been some shit.
So now I'm gonna roll perception to see if I can see if he's bleeding. 19 plus 9.
So you clearly see he is bleeding from the 3 arrows.
Do I have anybody on the ship that knows anything about the Blood Sea?
On your ship, no.
Because I just clued in. I probably shouldn't hang him from the top of the ship where a creature's gonna have to jump to get him.
Unless Chadwick, he's the only one on your ship. Everybody else is from Toro. Chadwick's the only other adventurer.
I said, Chadwick, come here. Come here.
Chadwick's just cleaning his bagpipes.
I yell.
Sitting on the floor.
Charisma check for yelling at Chadwick with a 13.
For a 13. Da-da-da-da-da. Luckily, Chadwick hears you and comes over.
I said, Chadwick, you're the only adventurer here. You think it would be a bad idea to keep him hanging from the top of the ship over the Blood Sea? Should I maybe just kill him and throw him in? Let the deal with him as he sinks?
That could be a good idea.
I
don't know what lives in the sea.
I say take him down.
There's the 2 guards come over, drag him up, untie him, and then take him off the post.
I say put his head on the corner of the ship with his mouth over it. And then I take the club of psychic with 2 hands and all my strength. And I just basically curb stomp him with the top end of the club of psychic, doing all damage over the corner of my ship. That's... Well, I think I missed. That's 16. 15.
15. So, as you go, vroom, he goes, think, ting, poof, smokes yourself right in the forehead with the club from the psychic.
I say
bouncing
hold
off
his
the corner
head
of the
down.
ship.
Hold his head down.
But our hands.
I don't care.
You hold his head down.
I have to wield the weapon. Have the one that was a rat hold his head down. Keep him arms tied though.
So they bring him over?
I say you're gonna hold his head down while I hit him. Because you were the one that gave me the information. You are looked upon as a traitor in your team's eyes. You get to be a part of the reason your captain dies.
Intimidation or charisma?
Intimidation of a 20.
Alright, so he agrees, kneels down, and holds his head down.
And then I take another good whack with the club of psychic for a 30, for a 26.
Damage?
So 3d8. So we got 5, 10, 14, 10, so 24, 34. I got 2 10s at the same time with the 10. That's amazing. Is he dead?
See, he is dead.
So his head just splatters all over his men and the other guy. I say, now take him down to the cells and let him rot.
As they take. And the one that you granted, the side of the ship asks, what of me? You said that I would not favor a death fate.
Ah, you're not going to die. But you're gonna rot with the rest of them. Take him to the brig.
As he brings him to the brig. Did you really say you would be free? But now you're just gonna leave him there?
Chadwick, play me a tune.
That I can do. Reaches into his bag.
And we start dancing all the day around and going up and hey, can't believe I just killed the man with the golden club. I know it's not golden, but...
Performance.
Oh God. Oh God.
Chadwick's walking with a nat 20. Holy shit.
I'm at 18. So me and Chadwick are just having a jolly old time.
Oh, man. As you see 2 shadows flying above the ship as they land in the middle of your ship.
Oh no. I roll perception. Does that count? No? 17 plus 9? Or... I don't know what that would be.
So, you now see me and the Death Kiss, as well as Bilbo Baggins.
I say, Lucy, how are you?
And your war chief has also come up from downstairs.
I say, Lucy, Death Kiss, Bobo, how are you all doing? Oh, I guess I have to move over there. I say, how are you all doing? We were just celebrating the capturing of some prisoners. And the
Pretty
death
good.
of their captain and general.
We've just come to pick up the numbers of your loss.
It was a hefty loss, but not too big. Oh no. That's right. I'm down to about 111 men. But we got 5 war prisoners I'm gonna break until they agree to work with us.
Nice.
I'm gonna let them rot, and then once they are almost rotted out, I'm gonna let them have the choice to join the crew or perish like their captain.
Your cousin has decided that we're gonna sail up north for about 5 more hours and set camp just before nightfall.
I say alert my captain.
That is your job.
I guess is there nobody else on the ship?
You have them all in the lower deck.
Oh.
There's you don't have them attending anything. You just told them to. No, you haven't told them to do anything. So they're chilling in the lower deck, not doing whatever they're doing. Being orcs.
I say, give me a minute.
It's probably a mess.
I say, Captain, we gotta go 5 hours up north, and then we're docking for the night with the rest of the ships.
Sounds good.
Just follow the pack.
I'll keep us on track, sir.
I say, thank you. I say, Lucy, would you like to see the things that invaded my ship? See if you know anything about them.
I'm sure they were the same things that they invaded us.
I say, how many prisoners did you take?
None.
I say, should I just kill mine?
That's up to you. We rather preserve the weight of the boats in case we have to retreat and get out of there fast, rather not lose more numbers than are worth losing over prisoners.
I say, very well, I'll have him executed.
Now,
I say, hey, you got any extra rowboats over on your ship?
extra no. But back at the base, I have a few.
Well, that's a little far away.
Yes, very far away. That comes to our next thing. When we get to camp, we will discuss with you the plan your cousin has come up with in raiding our next juncture.
I say, are we going after this? Again, how did you pronounce it? Granab?
It's pronounced Grazit.
Grazit. Is that who we're going against?
Indeed.
Say,
Grazit is a warlord who has claimed this floor. In the appealness of the gods, everybody says the rumor is the gods favor him. Both gods. Therefore, no one has managed to strike him down yet.
I say, and that's where we come into play.
Of course. After all, if we want to rule the floor, why not dethrone the current ruler and not have him come to us in a side quote?
But what if the gods don't favor us like they favor him? They'll send much more challenges on my cousin.
What do you mean?
If the gods don't favor my cousin, they will send many to come and try and dethrone him. And my cousin can sometimes be not the most well-liked man.
Just remember, the gods do not interfere unless the gods must interfere.
You say very well.
Always have faith in your own gods, I must say. After all, you don't want to stray path as I have.
I say, how's your path going, Lucy?
Lucy and them fly away. Bilbo is still there, but Lucy and the Death Kiss flies off.
I said, Bilbo, are you planning on staying on my ship?
Well, I guess that would be up to you. I could just go back to mine. I don't much care.
Well, you didn't leave with the others. Just kind of curious.
Oh, I have my own way. I got a flying carpet.
I don't even want to know. I say, well, very well do you. I must attend to things on the boat. And I go tell the general to get people working the guns and stop being lazy.
Your war chief?
Yeah.
Alright, so Chadwick and Bilbo Baggins are chilling on the ship. Your war chief is now running a brigade of soldiers working the ship.
I go talk to Bilbo and I'm like, hey.
As well as you have an execution going on the front of the ship, where your men are just killing them and then dumping their bodies overboard into the seas. Anything else you're doing now, Hef?
Nope.
You're just walking amongst your crew?
We talk to Bilbo, I guess, see what he thinks the whole story is with all what's going on, you know?
Yep.
How he feels about everything. You know what I mean?
Yep. So you come and sit beside Bilbo and Chadwick.
I say, you guys think what we're doing's right here?
Well, we were told it's for a good cause. What makes you think it's not?
I say, I don't know. I got that feeling. I hope things go well, but after talking to Lucy, I don't think it's in our favor here very much that we have a standing army when we leave.
Lucy's changed a lot since this
Yeah.
transformation.
Yeah.
I don't know if me and the boys can put our faith in her anymore. Yet alone we all wonder and talk amongst ourselves if you have faith. Or if you think she's too far gone and ready to strike her down when the time comes.
I have faith that she is key to my bigger plan. And that she will not mean harm. And as if she gets what she needs, me and my cousin can get what we need finally.
True. But do you think she'll ever be welcome back on Toril after this?
I say...
She's a demon, after all.
I say I don't know if I'll be welcome back on Toril after this.
Why wouldn't you be welcome on Toril?
I say I have some matters I have to figure out first.
Matters?
Don't worry about it. I may be staying down here a bit longer than you guys.
Chadwick pipes up. What do you mean? We're a team. You can't just up and leave us.
I say it may not be permanent, but I may have an arrangement to be spending a lot more time with my cousin in between Toril and here, if this goes well.
I see.
I say, as you understand, family is quite important.
Yes, but we are your family too, are we not?
Yes, and I will arrange that you guys will be welcome anytime I come down, and we will still be on Toril. But if matters come to it, there may be some occasions you can't come if it's royal business.
I understand.
But that's all to be figured out in the future, my friend. Do not worry. We shall not lose each other.
As you hear...
I say, what's that?
They found where we're deciding to camp for the night by the sounds of it.
I say, perfect. Pull as close into the shore as we can. And then Bilbo.
Yes.
You said you had a flying carpet, right?
Of course.
I say, how many people can that thing carry at a time?
1 large, 2 small, or 1 large, 2 medium, 3 small.
I said, you mind taking my men over to shore on your carpet? I don't think we want them swimming in the Blood Sea. And you know how hard it is to get orcs to push a ship back into sea.
I'm sure docking will be fine. I have to get back to my ship, though, to tell my men to start preparing the land.
So will I. I said, General, prepare the men.
As Bilbo flies off on his flying carpet, Chadwick makes sure he has all his stuff, and your war chief starts telling the men to get the ship ready to land, aka dock, and land. Upon docking, the camp is set up already due to you being further back, and your cousin being the one in the front and Lucy's in the middle.
So I go and find my cousin and Lucy.
Are you taking your war chief, or is your war chief staying with your captain to set up?
I'll keep my war chief with my captain.
Alright, and I'm switching your captain
And
half.
I'm on
Your
my
captain
horse.
is going to be this guy.
Okay, and I'm on my horse. But I don't know if we
So is your war
chief
chief staying or no?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. I'll keep the war chief with them. Alright. So you find your cousin's little outdoor tent hut.
I say, cousin, it's John.
John, I see you survived that assault.
I say, yes, we had a few war prisoners, but Lucy told me to just put them out of their misery. And then we dumped their bodies in the Blood Sea.
Smart. We need the speed after all, right?
Yeah. That's why I was a little farther back, I think, because I had the extra weight.
Sit. Pour an ale. Let us talk.
I say, very well. I say, some of my men have grown weary about what we're doing, and I don't know what to tell them. They're wondering if we're really having a good cause.
Well, we're trying to rule the floor after all, are we not?
Yeah.
We would have all its resources and whatever allies we can make along the way.
I say, now Lucy said this gentleman was favored by the gods.
Yes.
I
Grazit.
say, now you also mentioned that the gentleman that holds hand to the married lady is favored by the gods, correct?
Yes.
I say, what are the odds that maybe it's the same guy?
Like I said at the feast and before the feast, I love your thinking. Where do you come up with these ideas?
I say, I'm just a logical thinker. I was raised different than you. I wasn't raised within castle walls and taught to be a politician. I had to think about every outcome of a scenario for my missions.
Have you heard of the story of this Grazit?
No, I haven't. Alright, can I roll a history check?
Yeah.
I guess would be what I need to do. 13.
You have no clue.
I have no clue, cousin.
Well, you remember the first Orc King. Not the one of your sword, but the one that was
Of your
put
axe.
into this axe, yes.
Yes.
Well, Grazit is his brother. He, unlike his brother, was not turned into a weapon. He was banished upon death, his soul sent to the abyssal to live eternity as a demon until slain as a demon. He has never been touched by a blade, never been defeated in combat since reaching the abyssal. And after proving to Demogorgon that he is worthy of leaving a presence of his own inside of the lair of the Blood Sea, Demogorgon gave Grazit permission to rule the 13th lair, and since Demogorgon gave him that permission, he has ruled it undefeated and unchallenged.
I say, now, obviously it's gonna take a lot of us to take him down. But I came up with another idea sitting on my boat.
What is that?
Running a whole floor by yourself must be difficult. All the demons, the devils, everything, right?
You only gotta kill what doesn't listen, am I right?
I say yes, but how do you know what doesn't follow you if you're on only one end of the sea? You would need somebody kind of on both ends, correct?
We would have many trading and cities around this place.
I say, what I'm suggesting is, you remember that portal you were going to help me with if we succeeded?
Indeed.
Maybe it doesn't have to be to your castle and your area. But what if it is to... What? How do you pronounce it? Sorry, it's a messed up name.
Toro?
No, the guy? Greek or...
To Grazit?
Yeah, Grazit. I say, what if I was to take over Grazit and we run this floor two royal orcs? We could run a hell of a place, plus keep going with our other mission. But then I wouldn't have to intrude on you every time. You could make the portal there, no?
Well, I would be taking over Grazit's kingdom, would I not?
Well, what about your kingdom then?
My kingdom is a vast empire that will only grow upon taking this kingdom. Yes, that will be the capital, but I will have to remain here in order to establish my settlements and my rule, and ensure that I leave someone here that I can trust and will not overthrow my rule.
I say, well, there is always family, cousin.
But you're king in Toro. You would have to renounce it in order for you to stay here.
I say, I wouldn't be king though here, would I? I'd only be a politician mainly, right? A side man. Who says I couldn't have the portal that brings me between both? And when stuff needs to be dealt with here, I can just pop down through the portal.
And how would you hear of such conveniences?
Well, clearly I would have to have a messenger. One of my trusted friends that could come through the portal with me. Probably more than likely one or two of my adversaries. So I could have one at all times stay up in Toro to run stuff, and one when you need me down here to bring the message.
That makes sense.
I say, I don't see a big issue, but brother, or cousin, if it is, It was just a thought. Please be aware to tell me.
I will heed your thoughts. Again, we have much to discuss after our raids
Yes.
and our conquers.
Should
After
we do-
all, we are going for the undefeated.
Yes. We want to rule everything.
Now, shall we talk plans for our moving in?
I say one thing I must insist is if we happen to find out that he weds the hand of the girl, that servant that was flirty-eyeing with me,
Yeah.
I must secure the final blow as to be the only one liable to her hand in marriage for killing the master.
So you are trying to claim her.
I say, as you said, everybody must know their future, brother. And as I said, I also need to bear a son, which I have not done. What better than a demonish orc, a abyssal orc, with a gift of the gods, and a mortal king? We can make great power with that child, cousin.
Indeed. I like your thinking. We best hope that that is where she lies.
I say, if not, the original plan must go on.
Of course.
You invite the master, I will bring her his head.
Now, plans for the assault. As Lucy, Bilbo, and Chadwick walk in. As they all take a seat, your cousin's like, now, I've taken the audacity while you all were pulling your ships in, parking, docking, and unloading, setting up your camps, to have a few of my scouts go up bay to see what's further ahead and what we're going to be coming across.
I say, and have they returned, cousin?
Indeed. I have some iffy news.
What?
My map is duly outdated. There is no longer just one stream going up. There are now a fork. 3 different streams that our ships could go up. Problem being, our men could not get further up without being noticed by any scouts of theirs, as there was smoke trails from a decent way, from about 50
I say,
yards.
where's your map?
On the table here.
I say, and where's your did your scouts draw a picture of the fork as accurately as they could?
Indeed.
I say, show me that picture.
It's put right over the gap.
Okay, so I'm gonna roll perception.
It's just a piece of cloth.
Would it be I actually think it would be an insight. I'm gonna try and look at the map and see if I can tell which way would be the proper fork from how the map looks, you know?
Yeah.
I compare the two with a 17 plus 9 for 18, 19, 20. So 26.
With the way the river seems to be built on this map, it appears if it goes in the direction you think it does, each and every way leads to our final destination.
I say, cousin,
They
This-
just take different routes.
I say this map, it will lead us all to the same location, just different routes. The stream must it is still the same stream. It must lead the same place. What they've probably done is over the years built these things in between to deter the, I'm having a brain fart, give me a second. Attacks. I say our best bet would be send 3 rowboats, okay, with messengers. Not messengers, 3 rowboats to try and see if they can figure out what lies in each way. Do it at nightfall when the scouts aren't around, and have them report back in the morning before we leave, and figure out which one is the safest or most direct route to where we need to go.
I see.
I say that would be what we would do on Toro, but I don't know how dangerous it is to send just a rowboat up these seas.
Well, we don't have much to risk. So it's settled. Tonight, at nightfall, I will send 3 rowboats with scouts. 1 rowboat for each parlor of water.
I say very well. I say, and what about the rest of the attack? Is it just an ambush like a standard orc style?
Our plan is just to rush the kingdom. Like always. We are dealing with demons after all. If we stay back for too long.
How many men on the castle? How many men on the walls? What do we know about this place? What do we gotta prepare for?
Anything. We know nothing. We're going in blind.
That's great. Great.
But now that you've suggested to send scouts, hopefully that does prevail. With some good tales and fortunes of how we can succeed.
I say mark the boats as well, just so we know if one of them doesn't make it back, we know which one it is.
Smart, smart. That is settled. Let us feast, let us rest, and let me send these boats out and have us a great sleep for our conquest tomorrow.
Perfect, and I'm gonna roll my hit saves, you know.
Your long rest saves have,
Yep.
so you can heal up.
Yep. 8. 10, so 18, 19, 20, 21, 20, 32, 30, 40, 45, 51 at 5. 3, 6, 9, 19, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 10, 10, 14, 20, 23, 24, 25, 35, 15. Oh, didn't even need all 17.
You're back at full now?
Yep.
Alright. So, as night rolls on, the ships get sent out. Everybody in the camp sleeps, except for a few guards by fires and the perimeters. All of a sudden, you hear the sound of yelling, screaming, the sound of clashing steel, the sound of steel on flesh, bones breaking. And you see the lights of flickering, burning fire as if tents are burning down. As you wake up to that commotion.
I peek my head outside my tent to see what's happening. With a natural 20.
With the nat 20, half outside, you see about 5 Glabrazoos.
And those are?
You see 5 Glabrazoos.
Okay. I'm assuming I'm going to have to go into combat, so I'm going to pull out my Great Club of Psychic. Actually, yeah, we'll pull out the Great Club of Psychic. Initiative?
Are you also putting your armor on?
Yes, I guess, because I don't work sleep in their armor.
No?
Oh, then yes, sorry.
Nobody sleeps in their armor. It's not like Lord of the Rings where you're not allowed to take off your armor, trust me. You can actually do stuff, F. It's okay. And what did I say it was?
Whatever this thing is.
You don't remember.
I got something.
Huh? Oh, there it is. So this is what they're fighting right now, chat. Or I guess people that are watching. Okay.
So initiative, I'm assuming?
Indeed, my good friend, indeed.
I left. Luckily, it was remaining. 14 plus 9 for 23.
14 plus 9 for 23.
Is that right?
Yeah, that's good.
Okay. Are you going to do a whole layout?
Yep.
And where am I again?
Right
I
here.
am. Oh, yeah. I'm the sand person.
And these are just to represent
Fire pits and
the
tents.
tents. And then these are the 2 fire pits that you have at your camp. Then you've got 3 of these creatures attacking 3 different tents at the same time.
And one's right in front of me.
Yep, he was about to get your tent.
Alright.
This tent has burnt down. It's not gone, but it is burnt down, so I'm just gonna replace it with the dime. Alright. So, Hunter, if you want to move those guys off the map quick.
Even these guys?
Yep. Alright, guys. So this is the current layout. We got in a tent. So 2 orcs and a Glabrezu. Another orc here on the perimeter. Hunter High times and another Glabrezu. Orc, Glabrezu, and orc. And these are the tents. Those are the fire pits. And this is the one burnt tent so far.
So the first thing, who has the first move, me or him?
What'd you roll for your initiative?
23.
So you go first.
So my first move, I'm just gonna strike him. What's that? What size is this creature?
The creature size is large.
So I can still critical him? Okay. So I'm just gonna bash him. Just a right kind of upper hand blow to the jaw of this creature.
Alright. Nat 20, damn.
So,
Damn this
2,
poor guy.
12, 24, 36, 44, plus 10, 54.
Alright. So he staggers back on 2 feet while his head goes up, and then he looks back down at you.
And then I'm going to take a running blow right at his gut with the same kind of momentum.
Alright. So like a body tackle?
No, with the club, but like hitting him in the gut.
Mm.
With a
So
21.
you're just swinging. 21, alright.
5, 4 for 9, 3 for 12, no, 11.
9 and 3 is 12.
Okay, so 12, 14, 24, plus 5 is 29.
Alright. As he bends over the slightest bit.
And as he's bent over, I'm going to bash his head into the ground with the club for my final move. for a crit.
Alright. Do you have a 17 as crit? I thought it was just 18.
Is it 18? I may be wrong. Let me check. Thank you for... Okay, that one's the 8th. Yep, no, you're right. So it's just normal. Sorry. I was one
Oh,
off.
good.
So 1,
Was just double checking. Trying to make sure I do know your characters.
12, 14, 15, 16, 17, plus 5 is 22.
Yep.
Wow, that's been like the lowest one yet.
Alright. So, you know... Are you done your turn, Senior?
Actually, I'm going to use one bonus action because I just took a long rest, right? So that all resets.
Yep.
And I'm going to use action surge to make one more swift, just right to the side of the head with all my might, like I'm playing fucking baseball.
All right.
And it's a home run that's going to win the game. That makes 17.
So nothing.
Ouch. Okay.
He's exactly 17, so you hit him and just scratch the armor half. So he looks, he gives a slight chuckle to that little scratch. He's then going to cast a spell as he puts his hand out and goes whoosh for a success. Do you have magical dark vision? If you do not have magical dark vision, you cannot see,
I have
as he uses darkness.
I have superior dark vision.
What's it say?
Hold on, I'm trying to open it. Your dark vision increases to 120 feet.
Alright. So you can see in this spell half.
Okay.
But it is very dim, so you do have a disadvantage of 5 still. But nonetheless, you can make out close objects to you and the shades, you know?
Okay, can I still see him?
You can see the shade of him, yes. So he is now...
And how long does this last?
This lasts until he... It lasts... This lasts an hour.
Oh, God.
Or until he cancels.
Oh.
But only for 120 feet in diameter around him. So he gets 4 attacks. 2 with his pincers and 2 with his fists.
Dear Lord.
Alright, so this Glabrazu is going to use his pincer to pick you up and crush you. With a 13 plus 5 for a 18.
Not quite. I need a 19 to hit me.
Alright, so he's going to make 1 more with his pincers. Try and pick you up again for another fail. Then he will make a fists attack for a miss, and another fists attack for a 20.
Ouch.
So a hit by 1. So the fists... Oh, hit by more than 1 because it's a plus 9 for fists, my bad. Fists, So, the fists deal 14d4 plus 2. 14d4 plus 2.
Sorry. Oh, I moved something. I think it did it literally like curl it,
Yep.
hit it and stop?
So 3, 2,
Remember, mine's
5.
different.
Yep, 8. 12, 14, or 16, 18. 20, 21, 22. So that's 9. 22. 26, 27, 28. 31, 34 plus 2, so 36.
Okay. And it's my turn now, right?
1 second. Alright, so for his bonus action, he's going to use his once-a-day ability called Variant.
What's that do?
He is going to summon 1d3 Vrox and 1d2 Hezros. Or 1. Yeah, he's going to pick 1d3 Vrox to summon for a fail.
So it's my turn now?
Yes.
Alright, so I'm going to spit and go, "That all you got?" As I run and take a running leap and just bash the side of this creature's face with my maul.
Charisma check and then a move.
Charisma check of 20.
Alright.
A move of 16. Plus 9.
Alright.
Or 11 for 20.
So that will
27.
hit.
So we got 8. Plus 4 is 12.
Yep.
Plus 6 is 18. Plus 6 is 24. Plus 2 is 26. Plus 5 would be 31.
Alright. So. So, as he slowly starts to grasp on his chest with his left arm, he brings up his 2 pincers as he goes for a dual pinch.
It's my turn still. I only hit him once.
Well, he's interrupting.
What?
Yes, have dexterity saving throw.
12 plus 9 is 21.
So, you choose what you do to dodge, F.
Can I turn it into one of my next hit actions?
Yes. Your
So
attack,
as he goes for the pincher, I'm going to slide to the side and just whack him right in the pincher, hoping it's going to be like a really sensitive area, you know?
Yeah.
Like, for a 16.
Missed by 1.
Okay, and then my final movement, I'm going to just try and whack him right in the kind of arm part, try and break the pincher area so he can't use it. For a 21.
For a hit.
So we got 2, 10, 17, 25, no, 17 plus 8.
That's 22.
No, 17 plus 8?
Yep.
No, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. 24, I was off by 1. And the last one, plus 7. 24 plus 7 would be 32, right?
Yep.
Okay. Plus 5 would be 37.
Alright. So he drops.
Dead?
I don't know, Hef. But he drops.
Hef, is he dead?
I don't know. But you just see him.
Just to be safe, I'm gonna cave in his skull one more time with the club for a critical. 18, if you were wondering if you didn't see. I'm sorry, I didn't leave it very long. Do I have to do the damage, or is he dead?
He's dead, Hef.
Okay. Now, Now I gotta move again, right? Or I guess it's their turn, right? The one that's left.
Yep.
Okay.
So this guy, after basically slaughtering this whole part of your camp, comes right over to you, and with an advantage of +5, is going to be behind you to hit you with a claw attack trying to crush your head. For a miss. He's then going to try and grab you from the leg to pick you up upside down. For a 19 natural. 19 plus 9. So more than hit. So he's now hanging you upside down and he's just going to double punch you. For a miss. And another miss.
So now it's my turn?
Nope.
Oh.
Nope. Now, he is going to try and summon his demons. With a fail. As well as use his next action to... Ha! 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 Ha!
Do I even want to know?
Oh god, you will not get this after you see the picture. So, let's see, get a plus. His intellect +4. And what does he need to succeed? 16, 13 plus 4.
17.
Okay.
Fuck.
So he succeeds by 1 as he flies up 60 feet. For one whole turn.
My turn now?
Yeah, but you're 60 feet in the air.
This is gonna hurt. I'm gonna swing at his ball sack with the club of psychic.
Oh, God.
For a 14 plus 11 for 25.
-5 for the disadvantage
For 20.
since you spoke too fast and I didn't have a chance to talk. But it's okay. But still for a 20 and a hit, indeed.
So to the balls, this creature's getting 3. Plus 7 is 8, 9, 10. 17. 27. 28, 29, 30. Oh, 37. All total because of the other +5.
Damn. 37?
Yeah.
So upon hitting him,
We're gonna plummet, aren't we?
you take 1d100 damage, falling 60 feet. Wrong ones. My bad. I didn't grab 2 separate. 56 damage.
Is he dead though?
Nope. As you see him spinning out of control and falls, hitting the ground, breaking his back. And he is now completely like he's doing the bridge, but laying sideways.
And he's not dead.
Nope.
I'm gonna just hit him right as he's bridged for my second movement.
Where's your weapon?
I'm
you
hoping
just fell
still in
60
my
feet.
hand. I guess should I roll for that?
You just fell 60 feet.
I didn't say I let go. You never said I let go. I fell with the demon. I didn't let go of the weapon.
No, but logically speaking, since I didn't put it in narrative, a psychic blow would send you and you would let go after that wrist would not land, you know? Because you have no grip to stop your shoulders from what do you say? What's it called? Extra what? Whatever that torque is.
Hyperextension.
Yes, hyperextension.
Okay, I'm gonna roll to see if I
I
can see my
couldn't
weapon
imagine.
near me.
Your
For a
shoulders
13
backwards.
plus 9 for 21.
So your weapon is 15 feet in front of you,
Okay,
with a decently sized dent in the ground.
I run 15 because I can move exactly 30 feet. So I'm gonna run 15 feet, grab the weapon, run back 15 feet, and whack him in the fucking chest, right as where he's bridged.
Okay, so you come here, grab your weapon, and come back to him.
And then I whack him right as right where he's bridged.
All right.
For a 18. Is that a hit?
Yep.
For 1, 9, 13, 14, 24, 29.
As he dies, lying on the ground. Chat, this is the end. One camper that came out to help survived. And Hunter High Attempts himself, John, survived. No other survivors in that battle there.
I say, survivor, are you okay?
I lost an arm.
I say, oh God.
I need help.
I say, medic! Medic!
As a medic comes,
I say, fix this gentleman.
brings him to the fire to cauterize it.
How many of these were my men compared to the demonic men?
Huh?
How many of these were all my men?
You lost 1, 2...
No, I mean like out of my ship. I only keep track of my ship.
Yeah, they're all yours. This is your camp. Each camp was attacked separately, right? Because you each have your own camps on where you docked. Because you're your own fleet, right?
Yeah.
It's because you walked to your cousin's camp, remember?
Yeah, okay.
So each camp got attacked and lost numbers as well.
Okay.
So again, gotta hope no one important died. Because I'm very good at killing important people. As we know.
Oh, it's a lot of my men dead again.
Yeah.
2.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You only lost 7 men.
Okay.
And we had 1 survivor out of all those that fought. Of course, the rest of them did fight, obviously, but you know, we're not going to have a couple hundred models on the board.
No, that's not how that works. Subtracting, you carry the number, don't you?
Yes.
Well, either way, it would be the same because it's 111, so we're at 1. We're at 101. We're at 104 men left.
Alright. So, I'm assuming it's back to sleep we go, yes?
Yes.
As
And can I
everybody
take...
goes back
Does this count as a short rest to take another heal?
It counts as a long rest.
So I can heal again?
Yes.
Okay. Sorry, that battle took... What is it, 8?
No, actually, it is a short rest. Sorry, it is my bad.
Well, can I still heal?
Yes, of
Okay,
course.
8 plus 9. What's 8 plus
You
9?
heal with the short rest, it's half your dice.
Okay. What's 8 plus 9?
17.
17, so...
Because 9 and 9 is 18.
17... 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 5, 30, 31. Oh, I fucked up. Fuck, I'll skip the dishes. Give me a second. I have to add 62 first because I might have missed it wrong. 62. So what is half of 17? Half of 17 would be...
8 or 9.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with 9, so that's 6, 7, 8. 9, 7, 8 plus 10 is 18. Plus 6 is 19, 20, 22, 23. Fuck. 24, 25.
So, upon that fight finishing, you receive 10,000 experience because you killed 2.
Fuck, yeah. That's only 100. That's 4 zeros, right?
Yep, 4 zeros. 10 and then 3 zeros.
Okay.
Alright. So upon that, everybody sleeps. Wakes up at dawn. Noon slowly comes. As your cousin comes to your tent. And he says, John,
I say yes.
I need you to come out of your tent.
I come out.
I have unfortunate news.
I say, what's your news?
As he waves his hand over, and a bunch of guards come over, and 2 of them are holding a box. He then opens the box, and you see all 6 scouts' heads.
Oh, lovely.
I don't think they don't like our snooping around.
I say, so all routes have a little bit of danger, and we don't know which one is worse.
Indeed.
I would say our best bet is to all stick in one fork and hope we get there within a decent time. Splitting off could be dangerous.
Question being, what fork?
I would
The
say.
first, second, or third.
Let me see that map again.
He puts the map in front of you.
I'm gonna roll another insight check to see if I can tell which one would be kind of like what would be the original. You know.
The straight route to the castle?
Yeah. 15 plus 9 for 24.
So, you see that it could either be number 2 or number 3.
I say, well, I think our best bet is 2 or 3. I say we avoid 1. 1 looks like it'd be quite a ways off and take us along the wrong side. Now, up to you whether which one you want to risk, 1 or 2 or 3. I said, this is your expedition, cousin. You must make some calls.
But you were the decision maker. After all, you got all these good ideas. These plans have been built off of your ideas.
I
Hence why
say,
we've
well,
succeeded.
there is one more option.
It's a first timer's luck.
There's one more option.
What's that?
We split. We take our 2 ships with our best warriors, which means 1 ship goes without me, you, or Lucy, and we leave somebody in charge. We go down, we send 1 down number 2, tell them to rendezvous with us at the point. Then we take boats number 2 and 3 with me, you, Lucy, and my crew, the strongest fighters who are essential to take on the king, or the lord of this realm. Down number 3, and we hope we meet up with number 1.
Of course.
I say now the question is, and I hate to say my orcs will not like it. I bet in a case of being down here, your what is this realm called?
The Abyss?
Your abyssal orcs will probably fare more chance in the kingdom than my Torwell orcs. I vote we throw some abyssal orcs, the weaker ones, and we kind of mix them between my orcs, and we swap them over and send my boat. But I don't know. I'd like to keep the boat Lucy gave me when I was friends with her. It has sentimental value. I don't know how valuable your ships are if we could send one of your ships down the solo lane.
So be it. We will send my warship down the 2nd, as you said, yes? Or the 3rd?
Yes. The 2nd. We will take the 3rd.
Alright, and we will take Lucy's down the 3rd.
With one of yours.
Alright.
And tell them to rendezvous at the same point if we can. Or wait till they hear chaos before they breach the city. They will be our backup.
Now, how many men can we fit on your boat?
My boat fits 130. Right now, I'm sitting at 104 on it. If we take off about 25 more of my men, we can swap them onto one of our ships, which then would put a little bit of your weaker abyssal orcs in with the backup. You just must decide which ones are going on the maybe suicide mission. And I'll send my general and take co-general of any ship that I am on. Oh no, because we're taking my ship, right? Yeah, so
How about we send Lucy and we send Bilbo Baggins? Is that his name?
I don't like that. I don't want to separate the boats from Lucy. It could end up very bad for us if she gets hurt.
Oh no, I'm saying send her on the 2nd to make sure that force makes it, because if we're the only force that makes it, we could be heavily underwhelmed.
What do you mean? We're going to take our 2 ships down number 3 and send one of your ships down number 2 as backup. If they don't make it, they're the bait. We need our 2 ships to survive.
But what if we don't make it?
The odds that our 2 ships won't make it versus the one are slim and next to. We have a better shot standing with Lucy than against her.
So you really don't want to separate from Lucy?
I said no.
But I don't trust Lucy.
I said Lucy is nothing more than trustworthy.
But she ceases to fill you and I both with knowledge that each other know.
It could be because the not too much knowledge of her situation could put her total plan at jeopardy, which is always typically for the greater good.
But do you not trust Lucy to lead a force of her own, yet alone her elves up another route, while we take the orcs up one route?
I just think having Lucy by us would be better. But cousin, if you insist she takes the second boat, that is fine. But I think having all three of us and my crew arrive at the same time at the castle would be detrimental to having this mission a success. Because we can all fight together, and the powers me and Lucy combined have when side by side in a fight are ridiculous. We have yet to fail.
I suggest you heard my advice, or not advice, but my request, that you and me take this one on together to put a test on each other to see if our family bond truly is as strong. We'll send your whole crew with Lucy. Bilbo, Chadwick, and Lucy can all go. I'll even send my first general to ensure that they make it there safely and alive.
I say, and you want me running your boat and my boat with my orcs through
And
the
mine,
second
of course.
canal. Sorry, I was fidgeting because I didn't realize this came off. Through the third canal and rendezvous with them at the castle.
Of course.
I say, very well, cousins. It is your mission, and I am nothing more than here to help. You are king down here, not am I.
So be it. Your warriors use horns to signal plans, yes?
Yes.
We will sound the horn when starting the attack, and we will sound the horn twice upon retreat.
Okay.
And if we win, we will sound the horn 3 times to signify cease fighting.
I say, very well.
Maybe we could get some more people that are loyal to him to show us where his lands are.
I say, unlikely. These demons don't like to make deals very much. The devils might, but the demons don't.
You gotta remember, cousin. Oh, John, how long I've been living here. I may not look that old, but I've been here a long, long time. Now come, let us prepare. We're losing daylight. After all, we were supposed to leave at dawn.
Yes.
And it appears our scouts were
Late.
not scouts. They weren't very sneaky. Need to send for some better scouts, I think, is what I gotta do.
I think so. I think so, cousin.
So, he gives you the difference to your troops to bring 130 on your ship.
So I just remarked 130 on my ship.
Yep. And then he'll bring 130 of his own, sending his first general with Lucy, Bilbo, and Chadwick.
Okay. Something doesn't feel right about this.
So your war chief walks up to you. He's like, King John,
I say, yes, chief.
the ship is prepared. Your cousin's ship is already ready to go. He is waiting on board for the sound of the horns to head on at the way.
I say, get all the men on the ship and let's go.
We're just waiting for you, sir.
I get on the ship.
All right.
And I say, sound the horn.
As the horns go off, your cousin John sounds his horns off, and your ships get rown out into the sea as you lay down your sails. Same with Lucy's sailboats and John's other ship, not John, your cousin's other ship.
What's
Upon-
my cousin's name again?
Your cousin's name is Roos. Upon going, you both separate as Lucy's goes to the left and yours continues on straight. Upon going through about an hour into travel, You see what looks to be in the corner of your eye skirmish in the forest on the side of the land.
Doesn't concern me.
So another 30 minutes passes, and you come under fire by magic spells.
Oh, lovely.
Ice balls are flying from the sky. Fireballs, strikes of lightning striking the sails, setting them on fire, preventing you from moving forward without rowing.
Oh, no.
You then see what appears to be cradles flying in the sky, about to crash on the ship.
They say fire the weapons into the woods, all of them.
Alright, so roll your charisma check for your order, please, Hef.
Hold on. I'm trying to fill in my raid that won't show for some reason. It's your charisma check. I have a 15 plus 3.
Alright. Go, Hef.
Hold on, please.
So your ships are under attack by elemental long-range attacks, as well as cradles are being thrown from the land overboard onto your ship.
So I told them to fire all the weapons.
As well as there are flying creatures.
And are they landing on the ship?
The flying creatures are picking up your people and flying away with them.
Oh, God.
God knows what's happening to them there. So your command does, they start firing the ballistas. They start firing their arrows. Any long-range magic spells that they have. Trying to defend the ship. F, I need you to roll a perception check, looking straight forward, onward as you sail. Just tell me after. So a 20 total?
Yep.
Alright. So in front of you, you see 2 towers. One on either side of the water. Each tower 35 feet up. You see many men on the top shooting magic long-range spells as well as arrows down, Hef.
I say, take out
And throwing spears.
I say, take out those towers.
We're out of range. Well too far, sir. What are your orders?
I say, just hold them off. We'll have to get as close as we can till we can take out those towers.
As your war chief walks down the stairs a little bit, he's like, shield walls around all the cannons. Shield walls around the archers. Protect the army before the gates. Don't let your king die.
I'm a coward in a ball. No, I'm kidding. I don't know what's happening.
So as the crates boom open on the surface, a bunch of dretch, maws start booming out of those cases. Start tearing people to shreds, devouring heads and limbs whole. Ripping people to shreds, bulldozing over them.
Can we get a
The imps are flying down, picking your troops up and flying away with them in vast, vast numbers. You've never, so far in your entire time here, fought this kind of a force on the seas, yet alone on land here in the abyssal of demons.
I say, men, take them down and show no mercy. There is nowhere worse for them to go. And I'm gonna roll a charisma check of a 12 plus 3 for 15.
Alright. So your troops are, yeah, they're inspired, but not really.
They're
Not
shitting
against
their
this army. You're kind of pissed that you brought them into this, Hef.
pants. Jesus. So where am I?
Hold on, Hef.
Is there more? Oh no, now you have to do my guys.
Yeah, I gotta do your guys. Your peoples are up, senor. You wanna get those quick, Hef? I dropped you, Hef.
I'll have that.
You're not keeping your model, are you? You threw yourself in there.
I'm sorry.
So, you've got your captain. You got your war chief. And you have you up here with them. Then you've got men all out here on the boat defending. Dun 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 dun. Big war. All right. That is it.
Initiative.
Yes, sir. Nice.
15.
That was a 1/2.
Oh. Undo. Was it? Oh, I
Yeah.
didn't see it. Okay, so then 10.
Yeah, they got a 7 plus 5 for 12. Jesus, F. Alright, so starting with the 3 enemies by you. The Maws, my good friend.
Which one?
The Maws are gonna come and devour your faces. The Maws, my good friend, are face-devouring creatures you dare not want to mess with.
Oh. Oh, lovely.
So there are 3 of those, 1 on each of you.
On?
Yes.
Oh.
They have latched themselves to your feet, and they are attempting to climb up to your face and swallow you whole.
Oh.
I need you to now, after their ballistic cage burst open and flung them on you, I need you to roll a strength check to see if you have enough strength to rip them off of your limbs.
That's 16 plus.
It's 8/2.
That's what I said.
Or it's 16.
Oh no, I know what I did. I put my strength modifier on it instead of. I was going with the total number, but I had to check because I didn't think it was right.
Yeah.
No, so I'm at 13. Or fuck. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Yeah, 13.
Alright. So you do not have enough strength to pull him off, F. As your war chief pulls him off, but your captain does not, and in turn has his face eaten and his head ripped off. Alright.
My turn.
Nope. He's now going to attack you, Hef. The Maw Demons just have a bite. Get the hell out of there.
If I don't like that, that's she. It wasn't angled. It was still staying level the first.
It was on the model. They don't count. Even when yours is up against it, we don't count them. And he's medium, so he doesn't crit you anyway.
Alright.
So
What?
the Monster Manual's bullshit. So it's I'm sorry to break it to you, but it's 28. It's 22 d8 plus 2.
What?
22 d8 plus 2.
I'm dead.
And this thing says it's one of the weaker demons there are. It only gives you 200 experience per kill. That's like killing a bear. How is this like killing a bear? Please explain how this is like killing a brown bear when we one-shot a brown bear. This thing can one-shot us. God damn. Your cousin's gonna die. Your cousin is gonna die.
I'm gonna die.
Your cousin has less health than you do. How much health do you have total?
Altogether, I have 311. Right now I'm at 275.
Yeah, your cousin has... Your cousin has 295. Alright. Jesus, hell. You want to keep track of the rolls, Half?
No.
Oh, God.
Just use a calculator.
That's the plan, Stan.
I need to smoke.
You scared, Half?
I'm gonna die.
These guys are terrifying, right? Welcome to the abyss. Why did I... I'm rolling in that, apparently. So 3 plus 3 plus 5 plus 4 plus 5 plus 1 plus 8 plus 3 plus 3 plus 2 plus 7 plus 7 12 plus 8 plus 2
How much is that?
It's fucking bullshit, bro.
Am I dead?
This is fucked. 22. Oh my god, my fucking Jesus Christ. Oh my god. I'm so glad he can't critical you. Oh my god. Half the critical of this would have been motherfucking 216. You're only taking 108 for one goddamn bite. Oh my son of a bitch. Remind me to not get bit by these things and how they're as strong as a bear? Huh. Your rule book is funny. That is not the bite of a bear. Huh?
Is it my turn?
Yeah. Yeah, he only has one attack. If he had two, you'd probably die.
So I'm gonna bash him just with the club of psychic right off my leg.
Jesus hell, bro. Oh my god.
For a 21.
For a hit. A definite hit.
8. 5 is 13. Plus 3 is 16. Plus 8 is 24. Plus 9 is 34. 35.
Yeah, 35.
Plus 5 is 40.
Alright, so he just blurts into a big splurt gash and blood all over you.
Is this guy still alive?
Yep.
I'm gonna just take it and bash it with the club again. Try to splatter it. Nope, that one failed. One more time.
What was the total?
It would have been a 14.
It was a hit.
Oh, really? Okay,
Yeah.
so, sorry.
14 hits.
I didn't think it was, I thought it would, typically 14 doesn't hit, you know?
Well, like I said, he's the AC.
Okay,
He's a
so
bear.
1, 4,
That's what I'm saying. You can't tell me this
5.
guy's a bear, but he's not.
6, 7. Wow, that's
All his stats, but his bite is a bear.
7 plus 9. 5, 7 was 16
16?
total, plus 5 is 21.
21. Alright, so he is still alive.
I bash him again with my last hit.
And you're
For
using what
22.
weapon again?
My Great Club of Psychic.
Great clip of sidekick, alright.
So I'm just gonna. So we have 9 plus 3 is 12. No, 11?
9 plus 3 is 12.
12, yeah. Plus 1 is 13, plus 4 is. Oh, plus 1 is 13, plus 4 is 17. Plus 4, 18, 19, 20, 21, 26 total.
Yeah, he's dead.
Okay.
Alright. So, that's the end of your turn, yes?
I'm gonna use my bonus action to use my 1d10 plus my fighter level. So 17 plus 3 is. 17 plus 3 is 18, 19, 20. It's not much, but it will help, you know? And I'm not fucking around and waiting to find out if I get bit again.
So this guy now comes up. He's going to try and take out your war chief. Your war chief is hit. Not with a critical, because again, can't critical. So it'll take 22d8 plus 2.
I don't think he's gonna survive.
Your war chief?
Yeah.
This poor guy, huh?
How much health does he have?
Your war chief has grand total of 210.
Okay, he might. Not by much, but he might.
So it's 2. 4.
I'm gonna go for a smoke while you're doing this one, because that might be it triggered.
6.
I trust you, you're not gonna screw me over and kill my war chief in one hit.
10. 12. 14. 16. I'm basically done if you may as well just stay half. 18. 20. 22. 800 plus 2. So 106. He took 2 less damage than you have.
Well.
2 less damage than you. 106. All right.
That's
So-
my turn?
Nope.
Oh, now you gotta do the rest of the board, right?
Now is the assault. So the men move in, start massacring a few people here. Basically have pop, 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 pop.
My turn now?
Yep.
I'm gonna go after the one that's on my war chief and just bash him off my war chief with the club.
Yep.
For a 21, or 20 in total. So, we got 8. 8 plus 9 is 17.
17, yep.
18, 19, 20. 21, 26.
Alright.
Does he splat?
Nope.
Okay, then I'm gonna hit him again. That would be 14, which would be a hit.
Yep. 14 is a hit, yes.
7, 8, 9. 9 plus 7, or 8 plus 7 is 15. 16, 17.
That kills him.
Okay.
So he is splatted.
Okay, so then I'm gonna move. How many squares is it off of this? 2?
It is 2 squares, yeah.
So 5, 10.
Well, you can't move that way because your war chief is standing there.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And then I'm going to bang for my final movement. I'm just going to bang the Club of Psychic on the ground to do the psychic damage to hit that one. For a 15. Hit.
I have to check.
That's a different creature.
Yes, you're not hitting Maz at the moment. Right now you're hitting a Dretch. And a Dretch, you do hit.
So just 5 plus 8 of 13. Plus
13?
5.
For 18?
Yeah.
So, upon doing that, you jump up, bash your Club of Psychic on the ground as a psychic wave knocks people over.
I thought it only went one direction.
Nope, it's a radius. So it's a 15-foot circle around where you
That's
hit.
not how it worked yesterday.
Yep, that's why everybody got hit. When you hit it on the ground, it's a 15-foot radius.
You said I had to be in a straight line. That's what you told me. That's why I couldn't do it, and I had to move the certain direction yesterday.
No, that's why I said you can't hit that way. But when you hit it on the ground, it's a radius.
Okay.
Because you wanted to hit the guy when you were diagonal with just hitting him with the club, not hitting the ground.
Okay.
That's why you hit the ground.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a 15-foot circle around you. That's all it is.
Okay.
Basically, if you're surrounded by people, clear yourself up. Thou shalt not pass.
Okay. Well, then that's the end of my. Well, is that guy alive?
You killed both of them.
Okay. Then I'm just gonna end my turn because I can't move anymore.
Alright. So these guys make it back up.
I go, sorry, boys. How do they move so far?
Because they're not moving that far. They're only walking up a few feet. That's only like 30, 40 feet. And I'm moving theirs based on multi-turns, just so they can move. These guys are trying to make it to them for now.
Not as much. I don't know. Not as
Our
much.
war chief will also come down to you.
I was gonna keep my war chief up there to ring the bell. Damn it, dumbass! The captain's dead. You stay up there.
Oh god, he'll have to move back next turn, huh? Keep in mind your boats are still moving, because it is a current. You're getting ever so closer to those towers.
How much closer?
Would you like to look?
Yes.
That would
my
be a
turn
smart
now?
idea. Yes.
Okay.
You have no enemies around you at the moment.
So that's a 5 plus 9 for 14.
14, alright. So, you see that you are coming so close to the towers that you're about a minute to 2 minutes from passing between the towers. As you see a creature walk up on one side of the towers. A creature that you've only seen drawings of and heard tales of. You, my friend, see what's called a Balor.
What is that? Oh, lovely. I say, ram the tower!
How are you gonna ram the tower?
With the naval ram.
How? I guess you didn't make it that far in Vikings. Okay, so think of it this way. This lane is water, okay?
Okay.
Towers are inland. You would not reach them, as well as uphill,
Okay.
so that nothing goes down.
I say, archers, take down the tower, people. We should be within range. Charisma check?
Yep.
Of an 18 plus 3 for 21.
So the archers start firing. Upon the archers firing, you see an arrow hit him in the chest. As he takes it, rips it out, throws it off the side of the tower, looks to this tower to the left side. As he raises his hand and goes, strike. As you just see a chain lift from in the water, stretching like a net across the surface of the water, as your boats are still heading full speed into that chain wall, as they ignite it and it catches fire.
I say, take out the ballad. Everything on the ballad. Charisma check.
Yep.
Critical.
Alright. So they start shooting the Balor. As you see the Balor cockily wave his hands as his archers return fire, and he just walks as you can't see him anymore. Assuming he's going into the towers as thinking the battle's over. So you now have...
I say, fire the cat. I say, fire the balusters and everything at those towers. Knock them down.
Alright, roll to hit the towers half.
That's on angle.
Yep.
That's fucking...
It was no better.
13 plus what would it be for the... Would it be dexterity?
No, it'll be whatever your ship tells you.
It doesn't tell me. Oh, it's in... Yeah, I'll find it. Don't know.
Yep, the ship tells you what it is. It'll say plus something to hit.
Come on, the tubes are great. No, it doesn't.
I cannot find it. It was just D&D Warship.
Yep. D&D Warship.
So it's a 19.
What's the ballista's plus?
6.
Really?
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
Let's see. How good is the ballista? Where's the ballista?
Dude, I was crying. I was laying on my
Plus 6,
bed.
yeah. That's not too bad.
So it's a hit.
That is indeed a hit on the tower.
Okay, so...
Yeah. Just so you are also aware, your ship is now going sideways, because you also have to turn the ship to... Oh, wait, I have to reject this move, actually, completely and utterly.
What?
No one's driving your ship. You cannot turn it to shoot the cannons on the side of the ship. Who's driving your ship?
The
How are
fucking warship was supposed to, but you moved him! I don't know why you moved the guy doing the ship, but you did!
He wasn't driving the ship.
He had to, the captain was dead!
But he was in front of you. You were the next closest person. You
No!
didn't tell him to drive the ship. He was on the stairs the whole time. Oh, God. So your cousin's driving sideways, but you're still going forward. Your cousin's like, what the fuck is this?
I say, warship, get up and steer the damn ship! Right! And then I'm actually going to say, if that didn't work, I'm going to use the one that's going to do bludgeoning damage, which is the Mangaloo.
Nice, smart.
For an 18... No, here's a question. Does that improve critical count?
No.
Okay.
No,
so
because you're
it's
just
5.
firing for your men.
So it's
You're basically firing for the ship is all you're doing.
Yeah. So 5d10.
Alright?
So 3, 8, 18, 23, 29, 31 on the first tower.
31, alright.
And that's just gonna keep going on as much as it can, you know?
For a bonus action, you'll have to call a strike every time. That's how
Okay,
it'll work.
so now it's my turn again though, still for my attack?
Yep.
Okay, so I'm gonna move 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, and I'm gonna hit the Club of Psychic on the ground again.
Alright.
For a 13 plus 11 for 24.
As they bounce back.
Taking 10, 2, 3 damage.
3.
Plus 5 is 8. All of them.
Alright.
Then I'm going to yell for the war chief to
Don't lean on
bring.
the table too much.
Sorry,
if it's
I'm gonna yell for the war chief to ring the bell. Actually, yeah, because he's right by the bell. I'm assuming the captain's place would be by the bell.
Yep.
So I yell for him to ring the bell with a 12.
He does not hear that.
Okay, and my
Definitely
bonus
not.
action, I'm gonna yell to fire the
Ballistas or
No, the
Mongol.
mango. But that's on an angle of my phone. That's no better. I don't think they fired them.
What's the total?
It would be, because it's charisma, it would be 8.
Yeah, no. It misses.
Yeah.
Alright. And that's the end of your turn?
Yeah, you can't do anything else.
Alright. So upon that...
Okay, that was way more than 30 feet. Like, they're moving way more.
Yes, Hef.
That's so not fair. Like, you're not even counting the spaces you're moving them. You're just moving them randomly.
They're not all land people, Hef. They're flying people. Flying can move up to 60 feet.
Okay, whatever.
Not to mention, it doesn't matter regardless. You have a whole ship to go across. They have to move one big movement every time, regardless. If it was a smaller thing, like not a big battle, it'd be less movement, but you kinda gotta move fast during these things. Not take time. Alright.
Yeah, well, now you've absolutely screwed me. There's no way I can get out of that situation, so I might as well just pack over and die. Because you moved them way off.
No. Because now you're asked to surrender.
No.
The Valor comes up, since they had to, again, you
Like,
hit their
I'm not-
tower. So now he's asking if you would surrender.
No. I'm going to use the Club of Psychic and bash it on the ground and create room as much as I can. For a 16. Which should send all but the Valor flying.
The Valor's not down there.
For a 10,
Sends all but the flying ones flying.
20, 25 damage.
Alright.
And then I'm going to use my second turn to swing at this guy and try and send him fly. Which block is he on? He's like half and half.
He's right here. Because he was in that one.
I'm going to try and send that guy flying as far as I can with a whack from the club.
So you want to move forward one space then?
Yeah. With a 15.
Alright, so he goes
So it's a
flying.
hit.
Yep.
Damage is 7 plus 9 for 14. No, 15?
Yep.
No, 16. 7 plus 9 would be 16. Plus 10 for 17, or 27 plus 1 is 28. Plus 6 is 34. Plus 5 is 39.
Alright, so he flies and dies.
Then I have one more move. I'm going to step back go this way to, that makes 15.
These two are flying, remember.
I'm gonna whack him and try and send him into that guy if I can, you know?
So acrobatics to jump.
Yeah. Which is a 12 plus 9 for 19, no, 21.
Alright.
And then to hit him is a 16 plus 9 for a hit.
Alright.
Or 11 for a hit. And it's 6 plus 5 is 11. Plus 5 is 16. Plus 3 is 19. Plus 1 is 8 is 20. Plus 5 is 25.
Alright.
And that was my last move, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
So he did not die, but he is wounded and he hits this guy. Now, upon looking, you now see that your ship is about to brace with that chain firewall.
I say, fire the cannons at the corners of that chains! Everything we got must go through! So I'm going to tell them to literally fire all.
You need a natural 18 to break the chain with the cannon, enough for it to fit the ship through, otherwise you're going to set fire.
So I'm going to try one more time.
No, you don't get 2 rolls, you only get the 1 roll.
What?
Because you have to reload their cannons. You don't get more than 1 shot at a
I
time.
have 2 cannons. I can shoot twice.
Yes, but you have to shoot both cannons at the same time to make a big enough hole to get through, would you not?
You
I
didn't
would-
say that.
You said you're firing all you have. That means you just shot both cannons. You have nothing left to shoot. You just forgot about that, didn't you?
Yes, yeah.
Yeah. You shot everything you got. And you only have 2. I thought it was a lot more, so you wouldn't even be able to break the chains enough for you to break through, because it would break just the centerpiece, you know?
Well, the next thing we're going to try is naval ram it. Turn and naval ram
You're
straight
too
through
close
the chain.
to turn. You turning would just send it into it and still stop you. Because you remember, you're already going sideways, so you lost your whole force of going forward. But then again, if you were still going forward, you would have hit that chain long ago. And when I watched Vikings, it's a good thing you weren't going straight anyway. Going straight does not end well. Because the chain goes in, and your boat goes...
Oh.
And then in the sea, poor Ivar the Boneless was tied to the sail pole. His father, Ragnar, had to go save him. Poor bastard almost drowned his son. No wonder why the wife had the dream that they drowned. You tied him to a fucking sail pole. The bastard. Dexterity saving throw for the brace. And you're not near the wall of the ship, so you don't got to worry
18.
about catching fire yet. Alright, so luckily you save yourself with the 1. You needed a 17 or higher to not fall. The people on the ground here that are working with you and against you do fall. Not all of them, but a few of them. And the flying people do not, but they end up retreating as they can fly unlike the other people, so they're not going to burn and die. They're going to get themselves out of there. Well, the people of yours that fell get up, along with the one of theirs that fell. We gotta move that guy because he was flying. And now your ship is slowly catching fire. You look back and you see that your cousin has already hoisted his anchor a bit to stop himself from moving any more forward, so they can row back upon accepting anybody of yours that are survivors jumping board.
I jump
to get
board.
across their ship.
I'm out. I'm out, motherfucker.
You abandon his
I'm
ship.
gone. I jump over to my cousin's ship. Fuck that
You
ship.
don't think you have what it takes to convince your men to stay and fight?
Fuck that ship. It's burning up. It is
Uh.
gone. The sails are gone. It is gone.
So you and all your men that can, your warhorse.
Fuck the warhorse. It ain't swimming. It's burning alive.
You're not even gonna try and save it?
What do you want me to do? Try and throw a warhorse across the
I
ocean?
don't know, you're neutral. I thought you'd be okay with animal rights. This poor bastard's fucked.
Where's the warhorse? Hold on.
You would have to go downstairs to get him and bring him back up, and then get him overboard and carry him. Half that's animal abuse. You can't just let your poor guy die. What's the next horse gonna think?
He died a hero, casualty of war.
Casualty of war. That poor guy. So war chief, and that's yours. Alright, so I need you to make a, I'm gonna say athletics check just to swim. Because you're wearing the heavy armor, right? Like the large one?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm gonna get you to do a swim check for sure. Nat 20, so you're good?
Apparently I'm a good swimmer.
Alright. So they pull the anchors up, and your cousin yells, "Row! Row! Row!" as they row back up the stream, going against current to get away from these towers and to survive with what men you survived with. Upon getting back upstream, you make it back to camp. You get off your boats, unpack everything, and everybody starts helping the wounded, tending to them. Your cousin comes up to you, and he's like, John,
What the fuck was that?
That's what I call a good run. We only lost half our forces almost.
I say my whole ship's gone.
I got a pretty bad burn I gotta take care of, but after I get this checked out, we're gonna figure out what we're gonna do after.
I said, what about Lucy's ship? Nobody sounded any horns.
You better hope they survived. As he walks off. Happy 420. It's 420 apparently. Just looked to change my character sheet and it's 420.
Happy 420. I go get my wounds taken care of. Do I just do my hit dice?
No. Your wounds are just any kind of cuts, gashes, broken sprains, you know? Any of that actually needs tending to.
The hole you packed me, it just killed me.
So I take a rest to heal myself.
Short rest,
Yeah.
5-hour rest. Or I guess 1 hour rest, sorry. Short, medium, or long, which one?
Medium, I guess.
Medium, so 5 hours?
Yeah.
Alright, so 5 hours is half your days. And then a short rest is a quarter.
19 plus 9 is
28.
28. Plus 8 is 36. No, 30. 28 plus 8 would be,
36.
yeah. Plus 9. Jesus, at least I'm getting high rolls. Plus 9, 36 plus 9 is 45. Plus 4 is 39. Plus 7 is 46. Or 56, goes right on. Plus 7. And that was the last one, so we're at 50. So 62. It's not much, but it will help. Okay.
Alright. So after that 5 hours of everybody getting patched up and everything, your cousin comes back and he's like, so, what are our plans now?
I say now, we lost half our forces. There's no way we can go back with the other half and survive. We don't even know if the other ship made it there or not.
I suggest a retreat. We go back to my kingdom and just hope to heck we get another shot someday.
I say, I hate to say so, but I think so, cousin. I don't think this is a battle you'll win for now. I think the mistake was sending those scouts. They were waiting for us. We should have waited a few days.
Of course. I'm also sorry that we have to leave your friends behind, whether they survived or not.
I say I will not.
But they
leave
are
this.
a lost cause.
I will not leave this stance until Lucy is returned.
I thought you just agreed to a retreat.
I say I will retreat, but not until Lucy has gotten back to this post.
So you expect us to travel up the second river path to find them, dead or alive?
How about this? We travel up the second river path. If they're dead, we make a full retreat. If they're alive, we make a second attack on that wall. We wait here for the day, let all our soldiers heal back up to full. We try again in the brighter morning.
That I can agree with. After all, I don't think anybody else wants to go into battle again today.
I say, hitting the seas tonight would be too dangerous anyway. We are too weak. We could die in the middle of the sea on the way back to your kingdom.
Indeed.
So we'll take
Let us rest and kick off tomorrow at dawn.
Alright, and I'm just gonna heal fully because I'm so close.
Yep. And this is where we're going to end this episode here, chat. Hope y'all enjoyed. Hunter High Times, what are your thoughts on your first failed attempt at sea?
That was fucked. That's all I have to say.
You didn't think that was going to happen, hey?
No.
I went pretty in depth with this campaign so far, huh? You
Yeah.
like the campaign in Abyss so far?
Yeah.
Alright. So, chat, if you liked, make sure you like, subscribe, turn on post, bell noties. And make sure you tune in to the next one. Peace out, guys.